I'm Fiona Katauskas, filling in for Mike Bowers, and I'm talking pictures this morning at the historic Bat and Ball Hotel with the Insider's Insider, the blog of The Australian, Jack the Insider. Welcome, Jack.
Thank you, Fiona. Absolute joy to be here.
Fantastic to see you. Now, I'm not sure if it's a coincidence, but this week Tony Abbott was overseas and Malcolm Turnbull was free to speak.
He's ungaggable. He is beyond being gagged. And there he is. Well, I think he's actually gagged himself there, but that's okay. He's actually taken on the characteristics of Stan Laurel there.
He is looking very Laurel-esque.
He's got a little bit of that going on. Yeah, perhaps that's his lot in politics now, be the comedian's comedian.
And Anthony Albanese, politicians' lot, to go out and get silly photos taken of themselves, but he went to Sydney Airport to prove that he had nothing to hide.
Yeah, well, there he is there, apparently. That's him on the screen there, and that doesn't look like elbow at all.
No, no.
It's actually taken about 15 kilos off him there by the looks of things.
Well, they are very flattering. That's what they've done to make people happy about going through the scanners. They've made them as flattering as possible, although he doesn't look too happy or too flattered there.
Yes, yes, and look, I don't know what he's secreting, but they're onto him.
Busted elbow.
He's gone. He's gone.
Well, this week the Reserve Bank decided that raising rates wasn't actually in the national interest, and we have a lovely cartoon by Alan Moyer with a pretty glum-looking Glenn Stevens.
That's actually on the first floor of the Reserve Bank.
That's where they keep them, is it?
Yeah, it's not down the basement. They're actually on the first floor. That's where they torture people. And it's one of the Reserve Bank directors there. Pops a mask on and off he goes.
Well, luckily, as Glenn Stevens is saying here, you can relax. We're keeping it as it is.
Yes, for now.
And a lovely David Rowe, who always puts a beautiful amount of detail into his cartoons. Here we've got Glenn Stevens in the Reserve Bank, lift going up, ding, with the miners in there. The retail is going down.
Yes, a few store mannequins going out into the rubbish tip.
A bit of the old DJ's houndstooth there.
Yeah, and it looks like those miners are waiting for him to get in.
Yeah.
They've got some weapons and they're going to give him a hiding if he gets in. So, quite rightly, he's going to take the stairs.
Yes, they're sorely disdisappointed. And we have a lovely Peter Nicholson here, looking at the two-speed economy from the Australian.
He's actually gliding softly to he's having to have a soft landing. I'm not so sure about the other fellow.
No, hey, I'm falling faster than you.
Yes.
I'm in mining. And they've both got cigars.
Well, they had cigars.
They had cigars.
Yes. Yes, lovely little cartoon, that one.
While Kevin Rudd had his operation, Julia Gillard had some health issues of her own.
Look, I always suspected that Kevin Rudd had a bunch of Savaloys inside him. And
and now he's got no guts.
That's proof, indeed. He's got guts, pig's guts.
Yeah. Right.
He's had a complete porcine transplant.
She hasn't knocked him out. He's remained conscious through the whole thing.
Just gave him a local and then ripped his guts out. That's politics for you. Lovely cartoon from Mark Knight.
And Paul Zanetti here has kindly shown some sympathy for our former leader.
Yes. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Kevin Rudd there is looking particularly old.
Yeah, well,
got the frame, got the Zimmer frame, and he does look like Kevin Rudd in about 30 years' time. Perhaps the surgery hasn't gone as well as we had expected, but he's on his way anyway. He's off to the lounge.
The road to recovery. Former New South Wales Premier Christina Keneally's new do caused some speculation that she's Labor's new heir apparent.
Well, very good, Fiona. Look, I think what she's done there is she's gone to the hairdressers, she's walked in, she's sat down and said, "Boys, give me the Warwick Kappa." And that's what she's got. It's come up trumps.
Well, if she said that, she's obviously not aiming for the leadership, because that is a sure ticket to obscurity. Well, Jack, as ever, it has been a pleasure having you on Talking Pictures. Would you like to do the honours?
Thank you, Fiona. It's back to you, Barry.